My August Sephora Play Box just showed up. I thought I would open it up and show you guys what showed up. I've seen a couple different variations going around, so we'll see which one that I got. So here's your extra 50 point card. If you make an in-store purchase, you can use this and get some extra 50 points. They send one out in every Sephora Play Box, so I actually have used a couple of these and added on those extra points. It actually helps quite a bit if you're just accumulating them and not spending them very frequently. So I'll set that off to the side, but let's see what the bag looks like for this month. It says Makeup Geek right on the front, and it does feel like a cotton material. So let's just pull out a random item. Okay, first thing is the perfume, and it looks like they actually have two samples. One of them must have fallen out in my bag. Let me see if I can find it. I was able to find the other one. So you have Saint over here and Sinner. Kat Von D used to have these fragrances out a couple years ago. I actually had quite a few bottles of Saint because it used to be my favorite, probably my top 3 favorite fragrances that are in the Sweet family, and I'm nervous to buy the full size now because I've heard that it's just not the same as it used to be, so I'm going to give a little spritz and see if it's the same. Yeah, this is definitely not the same fragrance that it used to be, but maybe in the full size bottles it'll smell a little bit different. I was never really a big fan of the Sinner fragrance, but I'll smell that one later and see how it is. But for the time being, I have one last bottle of Saint from the original bottles that she put out a couple of years ago. I think I'm going to break it open. Maybe in the future I'll purchase one of the new bottles just because they're super gorgeous and I like Kat Von D products, but I just don't like it as much as the other one. It doesn't smell the same. It doesn't have that same kind of vanilla flavoring. So let's move on to another product. Oh, next up is one of the little micro beauty blenders, and it's in a super pretty, you know, bright green color. I actually haven't had a lot of luck with the actual Beauty Blender brand. I actually prefer the Real Techniques complexion sponges, so I'll try this one out and see how this does for blending out concealer under the eyes or something, but I'm excited to try that one out, and I think these are about 10 bucks, so this pays for the entire box on itself, so I'm pretty stoked about that one. This one is the Caviar Anti-Aging Miracle Multiplying Volume Mist from Alterna Hair Care. I'll try this one out. I like a volumizing spray, volumizing mist kind of product to put in after I get out of the shower. My hair is pretty flat, pin straight, so I'll definitely try this one out. Let me give it a little whiff and see how it is. It smells pretty strong, but I think it is definitely something I can use and get my money's worth out of. So happy to try that guy. I like when they add in a hair product that I can actually use. Here is one of the little mini Glam Glow Volcasmic Matte Glow Moisturizers. I'm not quite sure why they would send me a matte moisturizer, simply because I do have dry skin. Let me know if you've tried this out. I know nothing about this other than it's matte and I have dry skin, so I'm not quite sure how those two are going to mesh well together, but anyway. That was the 4th item there. Here's a product that I am quite familiar with. I have a ton of these little samples. This is one of the Clinique High Impact mascaras, and it's just in the black version, but on the other side it's a dual product. So on this side you have the Clinique Lash Building Primer, so I'm excited to use these two together. This one does provide a decent amount of volume, and I've actually never tried the Clinique primer, so I'm pretty intrigued about that one. Typically I'll use a primer on the bottom lashes. I don't really like it on the top lashes unless it's kind of dried out a little bit so it's not so goopy, but I'll definitely give this one a shot. Maybe toss it into one of my weekly makeup for the week, get ready with me videos. And then it seems like the last item in here is one of the Too Faced mascara melt off items here, and this is kind of like a mascara but the opposite of mascara. You put this on your lashes to remove your mascara. Oh, it does say on the little card here that it is a gentle cleansing oil that dissolves both regular and waterproof mascara for easy and effective makeup removal. And since I'll probably be using this soon, I'll open it and see what the wand looks like on here. Yeah, it's just barely has any sort of bristling on the actual wand, so it's essentially just a cleansing oil to get that last little bit of mascara residue off your lashes at nighttime. So overall, I'm actually pretty pleased with this box. It's not my all-time favorite box, but there's some pretty great items in here. I'm excited to play with them a little bit in some of my upcoming videos. I'm really excited that they tossed in 2 perfume samples this time around, and I'm glad that I got a little tester of the Saint perfume instead of, you know, going out and having to purchase it to see if it's the same scent, but it's totally different. That's a little bit of a bummer for me, but everything else I'm excited to use. You should see these in upcoming videos. If you want to apply for the Sephora Playbox, I'll leave a link down in the description box. It's just the direct link to sign up. There's no affiliate codes or anything. So anyway, that was my box for the month of August. I've seen quite a few different variations going around, so if you got something else, please let me know. And that is it. So I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.